Okay, well, I hope everybody had a pleasant Halloween and a pleasant after Halloween, whatever you did afterwards. Uh, the next CG campaign is still a ways out from closing, and I mean, I don't like to wait until like the very very fucking end um, to cover it, but I don't like to cover it like right after it launches either. So, yeah, we've got a little while before the next one's getting to its like midway point or whatever. However, um, Preston Poulter, who admittedly is not CG, but he is kind of CG adjacent or whatever. He's been involved in the CG sphere of things. Um, has just launched a Kickstarter. It says 8 days to go. Well, there were only 9 to start with, so it's just it just happened basically. Make 100 Lords of Iron #1 Naughty slash Nice cover. Cover artwork R.B. White and Chuck Obach, I guess. I don't know. So far, $1,934 of a $3,500 goal. 55 backers. 8 days left. um, Story. I hate frames. I've always hated frames, and I don't know if this is frames or just something that's like frames that is done on these pages these days, but I still don't like it. Story. Lords of Iron launches a new science fiction universe with a whole new cast of characters that incorporates some reinterpretations of characters I've used in the White Lily and Guinevere and the Divinity Factory storylines. That's interesting, although odd. And you'll notice that he's still got Comicsgate there on his little logo. Um, Now, don't know if it's in. I don't think it may not be in here, but other places that he's talked about this campaign is described it as cyberpunk. Now, I'm no expert on subgenres and exactly what defines them as such, but I kind of don't think there's anything in here. I mean, even the title "Lords of Iron" doesn't sound very cyberpunky, and as I think we'll see, it's like it. I don't know precisely what you'd call it, but it doesn't really look like cyberpunk. But maybe it is. I don't know. Definitions are sometimes elusive. I'm issuing only 100 copies each of the cover above, as well as its naughty virgin variant. Alright, preview the story. Venus, I guess, set on Venus. And you've got, I don't know if these are supposed to be aliens or what. You've got something that looks, I don't know what the hell, I mean, I don't know what the hell to call that. Like it's wearing a skeleton on the outside, it's, and muscles on the inside. It's weird. It's like a combination of the alien from Alien, and some kind of bizarre, sort of Dungeons and Dragons type thing, probably. I don't know. Page 1 introduces Trinity, a fused being featuring 3 of the intellects from Guinevere and the Divinity Factory. And there was a Trinity cover to one of his last Guinevere books, I believe. Page 2, I believe that Venus, not Mars, represents the best candidate for colonization in our solar system. I don't understand why he would think that. I mean, if that's literally meant to be Preston's commentary on it, then that's a very good question as to why he thinks that. I mean, if it's just shits and grins for the comic or whatever, that's one thing. But if he's actually serious about believing that Venus is a better candidate for colonization, how? There's a number of problems with Venus for colonization. Now, the best thing about Venus is that it's nearly the same size as the Earth, so it has virtually the same gravity. So that's cool. But it's closer to the sun than Earth, and it is what I think is termed a hothouse planet. It has essentially a runaway greenhouse effect going on. There's sulfuric acid rain. The surface is hot enough to melt lead. You know, it's a totally hostile environment. Not even with some sort of suit or whatever would you be able to, survive. It's like the best, at least in the near term, the best thing that you could hope for with Venus is to, build some kind of floating cities in its atmosphere, that don't get down far enough to be, it's like, what is it? This atmosphere is like, what is it, like 400 times denser than ours or something? I don't remember. I don't remember how much denser, but it's like, it's super, super dense. It's like incredible pressure when you get down to the surface of it. And, very, very hot, and just, it's awful. It's it's hell. It's kind of like hell. And you'd have to do, and unless I'm mistaken, while Venus rotates, I think it rotates, I think it has 1 day for 1 year. Like it takes an entire year for the planet to actually rotate once. So it goes all the way around the sun, and it also turns one revolution itself. Which I'm sure is, so it's like you'd probably have to construct some kind of satellite network or something to block a lot of the incoming heat from the sun. And then you'd have to spend an enormous amount of time just, the terraforming effort would be just immense for I don't know how long, centuries, maybe thousands of years it would take to fix it to where it would be, worthwhile trying to inhabit it for us. So, I don't see how you can possibly believe that it's a better candidate for colonization than Mars. you know, it's probably a lot easier to thicken the atmosphere of Mars than to thin the atmosphere of Venus. Page 3, cyberspace. Maybe this is where the cyberpunk business comes in. I don't know. Cyberspace meetings allow each of Trinity's 3 personalities to have their own avatar. Okay, I'm not sure who these people are. One of them... damn it. See what I mean? Invisible frame bullshit. One of them maybe is Guinevere? I don't know. And one of them is maybe the bad guy from Guinevere. And the other one is clearly the succubus demon from Guinevere. I don't know. He's apparently a Ken doll. looks like it. He's smooth around a bend. Okay. Page 4. The ships and bases of the solar system represent things too valuable to destroy, akin to the age of wooden ships and iron men. Capture represents the ultimate goal. Okay. Page 5, the easiest way to transport minerals would be electromagnetism. Damn it. Why is that suddenly so difficult to say? To both accelerate and later decelerate the shipment. That's possible, although I'd have to think it'd be more difficult to decelerate than accelerate. Page 6, splash page, which became the cover. And here we get into something kind of odd. Simulated kills, triple ace. And your God's Defiant Instrument. His will be done. All-powerful human god we never see against the quite real power of Trinity. So what does that mean? Is Trinity the good guy or the bad guy? I don't know. Or, empty vessels for Trinity's evil consciousness. I guess Trinity's the bad guy. I don't know. Humans have free will. And final decision. Chaplain. Blessing. Alpha. I don't know if Alpha is a title or the guy's name. Who knows? Prefer simulator time. And okay. Page 17. White Lily fans will recognize these two. I feel that humanity would seek a unified religion in the face of an extraterrestrial threat. Well, what is the extraterrestrial threat? Because you know, if we're establishing that Trinity is a bad guy and one of her, you know, one of the three people involved there is the succubus demon, it's like, is she in this? Is she supposed to be an alien? Because the other two look human, you know, but she's clearly, you know, a demon or whatever. Damn it, fucking hate that. And as far and what does that mean? Seek a unified religion. That's odd. It's odd wording to me. And then we have this, which I, you know, as a Christian, take great exception to. The Lords of Heaven bless you in the name of God, the Almighty, His Son, Jesus, and Muhammad, His Prophet. So this is not entirely, it may only be an amalgam of, you know, Christianity and Islam, or possibly Judaism is meant to be represented there as well. You know, not sure. You know, there is no such thing as Judeo-Christian, by the way, just in case anybody didn't know that. You know, there's no such thing as Judeo-Christ. Thank you. But anyway, it may only be an amalgam of the Abrahamic faiths, but it's not unlike what they did in Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda, where they had the Waists, who, you know, had Saint Jesus and Saint Muhammad and Saint Buddha. You know, they just amalgamated a bunch of different belief systems into some completely bastardized piece of shit. Anyway. Yeah. Peace be upon them. Like, page 18, Katya, the chaplain, offers a pre-combat ritual to boost morale. You know, and I'm assuming that Preston, as I believe a non-believer, you know, doesn't have any, I don't know, what would you say? You could say he doesn't have any skin in the game. I don't know. And then you have some mech suits, and is definitely getting like some, you know, Battletech, Robotech, Exo Squad sort of vibes from this. Page 19, humanity's defenders face an engineered enemy in the empty vacuum of space. And that's it. And I guess you don't get to see whatever the naughty cover is. Of course, it, you know, it's probably a good thing for me, because if it was here and it was uncensored, then I wouldn't be able to do the video. And here we have the tiers. PDF, DRM free, is for $5. Estimated delivery is December 2021, so that is right around the corner. That's a really fast turnover. Of course, that is one of the positive aspects of Preston and his projects, is that he is fairly well known for getting things out quickly. You know, 17 backers has add-ons. I'm not sure what the add-ons would be. Pledge $20. Lords of Iron #1 nice cover, 1 of 100. 56 left out of 60. Okay. Make 100, but 60 on this tier for whatever reason. Get 1 of 100 nice trade dress Trinity covers, Lords of Iron. Number 1 issued by RB, issued to be issued. Pardon me. By RB White, Chuck Olson. Wait a minute, Olson? Thought it was Chuck Obach. Did he get autocorrect raped on that? Also, you may elect to have your name included, I think you mean, on the thank you page, featured in the inside back cover. So 4 backers on that, and that's it. There's only one more tier. That's interesting. Pledge 35 more naughty virgin variant. Get 1 copy. Well, I guess whatever the extras are out of the 100, it's, he's keeping 40 of the nice and 20 of the naughty, I guess, to sell elsewhere or to sell later on another campaign or something. Lords of Iron number 1 naughty virgin cover. Get 1 copy of the naughty Trinity cover by R.B. White and Chuck Obach. Got his name correct there. 1 of only 100 to be issued. Also, you may elect to have your name included on a thank you page featured on the inside back cover. 30 backers. So 50 out of 80 left. Alright, so there's not going to be any delivery fee on the PDF. Let's look at this. To the United States, it's free shipping. That's nice. And every place else appears to be $22. That's not so nice, but anyway. But presumably most of the backers would be from the U.S. anyway, so. $35 tier also appears to have free shipping to the U.S. That's very nice. And also $22 every place else. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether it does. I guess it doesn't require you until the end. I guess not. I guess it doesn't require you until the end to input any of your information. So, add-ons. Okay, that's just crazy. Look at that, man. $5 tier is for the PDF. The available add-on is a PDF of exactly the same thing. So you can pay for 2 copies. Are you shitting me? It's DRM free. That means you got 1 copy, you can have 20,000 copies if you want. Just make, just copy and then paste and let Windows rename it for you each time. And look, I've filled up my entire hard drive with copies of this thing. I can have as many copies as I want on as many devices as I want, just with 1. So why would I pay an extra $5 for an extra copy? That doesn't make any sense. That's insane. Okay, so that was a mistake. And apparently we're gonna have to fucking refresh this. That was weird. Okay. Let's see what the add-ons are for this tier. You can add on the PDF for $5. You can add on, this is the nice cover. You can add on an extra nice cover for $15. Okay. That's nice. So you get a discount there. It's $20 for the tier, but you can add on an extra one for $15, and it's no shipping charge on it. White Lily trade paperback and PDF you can get for $15. You can add on the naughty virgin cover for $30. For $40 you can get the Pocket Jacks mystery 6-pack, 6 out-of-print covers pulled at random. From backstock of White Lily, Guinevere, and the Divinity Factory back issues. And you can get CBCS, whatever that stands for, I can't remember offhand, grading for $59. Oh, comic book certification service. Okay. I've never done that with anything, and I don't think I ever would. It just seems like a waste of money. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. You try going back, and it's like, oh, we're not going to do that. You're not allowed to do that. I'm betting that the add-ons to this are the same, but we'll check it out. PDF, nice, White Lily, Naughty, Mystery, and CBCS. Okay, yep, same thing. All right. So anyway, there you go. Link isn't. What the hell is the matter with that? Link is in the description for anybody who might be interested. Gained a backer while we've been looking at this. Up to 1954, 56 backers. For me personally, and not on the campaign here, of course, but but he did actually advertise this someplace as Cyberpunk. So I don't know. But anyway, for me personally, this whole this bit with the mixing of the religions, that's an instant. That instantly puts me off of the whole thing. It just does. I don't like that kind of shit. I don't. I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter to people who are non-believers, I guess. But I'm not a non-believer, so so it does kind of matter to me. So anyway, but there it is, and if you're interested, go give it a backing. Obviously, Preston offers free shipping, and also, of course, there's the $5 PDF. It's pretty standard on non-CG campaigns, and it's a nice price tag. So I'll give it that. All right, until the next one.